What is up, everyone? Welcome to the Football Chatbox. My name is Ryan, and welcome to the Game Week 13 deadline stream. How are you all doing? Let me know in the comments. Obviously, we are looking forward to Game Week 13 and the deadline as well. Hopefully, everyone's going well, having a good time as well. Late night deadline stream here in Australia. It's basically 4 o'clock in the morning. So we might not necessarily go through the entire deadline, like until the deadline time. Will all depends on how many people are there, how many questions are coming, and whatnot. But this is currently what my team looks like for the deadline, where we basically got Rhea, Hall, Beltman, Gabriel, Sala, Palmer, Embuemo, Garnacho, Pedro, Isak, and Matthias Cunha with Fabianski, Rogers, Mikalenko, and Greaves on the bench. Now, this is basically me with a -4 taken. This is what the team is looking like for this week. And then obviously we'll see how things go in terms of players that we're looking to bring in, players that we're looking to sell for the following weeks. I think Saka is something that's a priority for me, but that will all depend on the sales and buys and all of that. So yeah, kinda what the team the team kind of looks like this. And if you guys want me to bring any teams up as well, let me know in the comments. I'm just gonna quickly go and have a look at some of the other messages as well that got sent to me earlier today. We will start with this first one was sent by Rohan, which was his team with Haaland sold, Brennan Johnson sold, in came in Saka, and I think the other one was Isak. He said yes, Isak also is not too bad. Um, Timber, Mazraoui, Nuri, Saka, Embuemo, Palmer, Salah, Strand Larsen, Raul Jimenez, and Isak. I think that's Flecken in goal as well, if I'm not mistaken. The Palmer captaincy, that's also not too bad, to be honest. Looking pretty good, I would say. Um, Nothing else to be honest to be added. Having said that, I should also probably put a poll for captaincy. This week captaincy is actually very interesting. So I'm gonna put a poll for captaincy. I think we are live. I wonder why. Oh, it's on private. No wonder. Hold on. This was what happened on my YouTube studio. All right, this should be public now. Let's. Unfortunately, my stream had gone. What's happening? No idea what's going on here. Am I live? Am I live? Hopefully, I'm live. Live. Have a look. A few minutes. See what is happening. That would explain why my YouTube decided to play it a bit odd as well. Shiraz, Ivaner, here we go. Okay, it's live. I was a bit wondering why. Like I was speaking and there was nothing happening, and then I realized because when I was messing with my timings earlier on the YouTube app, now everything seems to be fine. I think we're live. We're looking like we're live. How is everyone doing? Let me start again. Basically, I don't know if anyone managed to catch the previous bit, but obviously, welcome to the Game Week 13 deadline stream. My name is Ryan. Welcome to Football Chatbox. This is my team for this week with the -4 taken. Where Hall, Veltman, Gabriel, Sala, Palmer, Embuemo, Garnacho, Joe Pedro, Isak, and Cunha. And I was basically telling people like um the amount. I don't know how long we'll be going for throughout the deadline or not. We might go until we have questions basically. And if the questions end and it's like a low point, we might look to end the stream as well because it's so early here in Australia this time, the stream. So we'll see. All depends on how many questions there are. Shira says, if you realized I didn't watch your streams this week, unfortunately, but I'm watching now. I didn't notice it. But it's fine if you were taking a break. There is no worries, to be honest, Shiraz. Always good to take a break. Would you do these for 3 free transfers? Haaland to Watkins, Isak or Jackson, Johnson to Palmer, Garnacho to Saka. Yeah, I actually don't mind that. I don't mind you doing those 3 free transfers. I'll probably go from between Watkins, Isak, and Jackson. It's probably between Isak and Jackson for me. Up to you who you really want between Isak and Jackson. I think both are fine. Obviously Jackson has that pending 5th yellow, but I don't know when he'll get it as well. You're happy to wait one more week for that? I don't mind as well. But honestly, I don't mind those moves. And because it's free as well, free transfers. Also, Gov, FPL, let's go Game Week 13. I know, indeed. I do prefer Watkins from these 3. I don't know why. Okay, then if you trust Watkins, go with your gut. Gov, how are you doing? Also, looks like there are some insane price rises about to happen this after the deadline. So here I am wondering, with Saka and whatnot, should I sell? Should I buy? I mean, should I buy him in this week or not? I'm like before the deadline for a -8. Not really sure. Can I roll a transfer even if I have 4 free transfers or 4 is the limit? No, 5 is the limit. I wonder. Can roll a transfer until 5. 5 is basically the limit. I wanted to show you guys this because if you're gonna be priced out on some players, um, that's not what I wanted. Price changes predictor. So looks like Mazraoui, Entnuri, Virgil, Onana, Mitoma, and Ashley Young, like they're gonna go up. Haaland about to fall. Morgan Rogers also looks like he's gonna fall. So Luis, Guardiola, a lot of options. Konate looks like he's out for a couple of weeks, so he's also at this point looking like a fall for anyone who has Konate. Raul Jimenez, a lot of falls are about to happen. Kunku, no one really cares about anymore. Hoyland looks like he's close to rise. Cunha gonna go up. Joe Pedro gonna go up. Mo Salah again. Julian Timber, Odegaard, Saka as well. A bit wide. Saka again, another rise. I don't know. Do I really want to wait or do I get rid of Garnacho now and bring Saka in? I don't know. Thanks. I'm rolling in. Alright, nice. Good luck, Avinash. Freddy, how are you doing? Konate out for 5 to 6 weeks. Yep. And looking like he's gonna price fall as well from the looks of it. So yeah, Konate out for 5 to 6 weeks is not great. Not what we want here. Will Salah continue on pens considering? Oh no, he will continue on pens. Salah is just penalty taker. He's missed pens before as well, and he still continued. That won't change. Uh, Now the potential price rises. Amit, how are you doing? Welcome. So we'll keep this in mind. The only one that I kind of want from this list is Saka. Um, Obviously it doesn't. I think I should be able to still afford him. To be honest, even after the price change, I just want to kind of wait for one more. I think it's Garnacho ideally to Saka for the moment from things stand. Um, so we'll see. I can do that move for a -8, but I do think Garnacho will play against Everton. So basically, kind of hoping for what Saka having to score more than 6 points against West Ham because it's an away game. I'm kind of like, ooh, I can kind of wait one more week. I'm thinking. What do you guys think? Oh, captaincy poll. Yes, I wanted to do that. That's kind of what I was forgetting. Because captaincy is very interesting this week. I'm gonna add a few captaincy options. You guys can let me know who guys are captain. Alright, captaincy poll is up. So yeah, I think Saka is the only one. Do I do for another -4, -8? Then I don't know. I'll keep it on a -4 at the moment. I'm not even doing too well in my head-to-head. To be honest, been losing stuff by points. So I'm not too fussed about head-to-head anymore because the chances of winning this is no longer possible. So I don't know who I'm playing this week even. Probably has Saka. Doesn't. But how many transfers does he have? He probably has like enough transfers. Last he did a transfer was game week 11. Probably got a couple transfers enough. We need like a Salah and a Saka, to be honest. So yeah, I don't know. I think I'll keep it as it is. I probably wouldn't go and get um Saka as well. Again, is what I'm thinking. Shubharan, how are you doing? Um, how's things going? Oamara, welcome. Good afternoon to you from Nigeria. Good afternoon. Just did Haaland to Cunha and Roger to Salah. Okay, with 2 free transfers, yes. Thoughts on Vardy to Joe Pedro on a -4? I don't mind that as well for a -4, but I would have starting headache with Brennan Fernandez, Garnacho, Solanke. I would bench. Probably between Brennan or Solanke. I would bench one of them. I would do the Joe Pedro move. I don't even mind if you wanted to do Solanke to Joe Pedro instead as well. To be honest. To free up some price so that later you can next week you can upgrade the midfield as well if you wanted. So Lanka did Joe Pedro also. I don't really mind. And then you basically bench Jamie Vardy. Was Isak versus Nico Jackson a mistake? As in, you mean like picking one of the two? Not really. I wouldn't say so. I think they're both good players. Isak could have got some points. Was a bit unlucky last week to have not got some points. Jackson did get the points, but yeah. Play 4 defenders. Nuri, Gabriel, Hall, Mazrai, or play 3 and start Rogers. Oh. Morgan Rogers against Chelsea. Ain't Nuri against Bournemouth. Here's the thing. I don't mind playing the 4 defenders, Ivaner. If you wanted me to play 3, I would be benching Ain't Nuri out of that list. most likely. Would I bench Ain't Nuri? Yeah, I probably bench Ain't Nuri out of that list because I don't expect Wolves to keep a clean sheet. Um, I'll start the other three. Do you think Arsenal keep clean sheets? I think they're with Odegaard back and they should be improving. So I'd expect them to continue to improve this week. Will they keep a clean sheet? West Ham? Yeah, I think they could, to be honest. I think they could keep a clean sheet against West Ham. Um, who will be on penalties for Aston Villa because Tielemans missed? Does this mean he will be dropped? Does it mean will he be dropped? I don't know. Not really sure on that one. Um, if they choose Watkins, takes them, it makes him a great pick with pictures. Watkins has never been really good on penalties, which is why he's never really take them. There is talk about that Morgan Rogers could become a penalty taker for Aston Villa because he takes for England's under 21s. So it's hard to tell, but Villa don't get enough penalties as well to kind of like for it to become a serious discussion. Gerald, Gerald, how are you doing? Can you suggest some moves? 69th in the league. Yes, let me bring it up as well. Uh, up close the. Alright, 69 in the league. You said. Amit. And obviously this was Rohan. I think sent me Rohan. Rohan's team on X. Done his moves already. Team look good for this week. To be honest, Rohan, not too bad. And then this is Amit's team as well. Kelleher, Guardiola, Hall, Entnuri, Kumo, Garnacho, Palmer, Salah, Wood, Raul Jimenez, and Haaland. I would go and get Joe Pedro in. You can do Raul Jimenez to Joe Pedro. After that, it would depend on whether you want to get rid of Haaland or not. If you want to get rid of Haaland, your other option could involve, I don't know, Haaland to maybe Joe Pedro, Winks to Saka, something like that as well, potentially. Or Raul Jimenez to Joe Pedro. And able to recommend some transfers. Currently 14th in your mini league, 2 free transfers. Thinking of captaining Mbeumo this week. I don't mind Mbeumo too much. I'm not too sold on him as well per se as an armband option. I think I had this discussion with Karan yesterday on the podcast as well. In terms of Mbeumo and captaincy armband as well. Okay, I think. But looking at your team, Palmer and Salah, I think are slightly better options as well. Gerald, in terms of transfers, you could do Fraser, like for you as well. Fraser to maybe JP, but you need to free up funds, and for that to free up funds, one option could be Pedro down to a 4.5 defender to give you those funds, or you could look to maybe sell Haaland if you wanted to. If you didn't want to, because you need to bench Semenyo this week, right? So Fraser to like a Joe Pedro, and then Pedro Porro will have to be sold to give you those funds. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Up to you in terms of how you want to do it, Gerald. I just joined your FPL league. Good luck. Thanks for tips. No worries. Thank you for joining as well. Thank you for joining. What's your? Let's see. This one. Bend it like Beckham. Let's have a look at what the team is looking like. Not too bad. Yeah. I think I probably, if you wanted to keep Vardy, like bench him and then do the Solanke move, like to Joe Pedro instead. But yeah. I would love to have Salah in your team. No Salah for this week, or even a Palmer this week. Um, then we got Comb. Welcome, Comb. How are you doing? How are things going? Shiraz says Chelsea do consider a lot of penalties, same as Villa. My guess is both teams will have a penalty on Sunday. Ha, that's a bold prediction. Amit says one free transfer, which is what I've got Amit's team up right now. I think no, this is Gerald's. Here's Amit's team. Amit said one free transfer, point two in the bank, planning to do Raul to Pedro, and whom to captain and whom to bench. If you did Raul to Pedro, this lineup will remain the same. To be honest, the bench will also remain the same. Captaincy for me, it would be between Salah and Palmer. Between who you think prefer a bit more. Salah might be the safer pick. Palmer might have the higher explosive potential. I myself am 50-50 on them at the moment. Armband is currently on Salah and I haven't changed it yet. And I think it might remain on Salah for the moment. He hasn't blanked in a home match this season, if I'm not wrong. Who is that, Gerald? Who hasn't blanked? Is it Mbuemo? Yeah, that's fair enough. Fair enough. Could be the case. I don't mind him as an option. Definitely a nice differential pick. How many different captaincy picks have you had for this game week, Ryan? I've had 4 different players so far, currently on Palmer. It's remained on Salah. It hasn't left. Although I have thought about Palmer. There are obviously so many other options, but it's for me it's between Palmer and Salah for me personally. Jamie, hi, welcome. How are you doing? Elza as well. I just got Konate in on my wildcard last week. That's brutal. And out, no, right? For about 5 or 6 weeks, I saw some news flash on my phone. Apart from like this gonna be out for some time, so looks like he's a sale. Kind of want to captain Saka or Cunha. I don't mind that as well, to be honest. If you want to do that, Saka is not a bad shout against West Ham, which is why I'm kind of thinking, should I just go and get Saka for another -4? But it's a -8, and I'm like, ooh, do I want to take a -8? I have to look at it as a -4, generally speaking. Not -4, -6, because I think Garnacho will play. So then it's like Garnacho against Everton. He could get something potentially, like a goal, a scrappy goal even. Then you're like, oh, you kind of need Saka to go massive for the move to justify. I don't know. I'm a bit conflicted on the moment in terms of that. Best 4.4 million to 4.7 million defender. Colwell, Van Heck, or Hall. Please don't use price as a factor. No, I won't use the price as a factor. 4.4 to 4.7. Colwell, Van Heck, or Hall. I usually, in these cases, I use fixtures as a factor and not really price. Chelsea. How many game weeks were you saying? Jamie? Oh no game week mentioned. So Colville, Van Heck, where's Lewis Hall? Liverpool and Brentford, along with Aston Villa and Man United. Maybe not the best of situations. Could be between Van Heck and Colville. The one problem with Chelsea is they don't keep enough clean sheets for some reason. So do Brighton, but you'd assume that Brighton might, with some of the easier, like they have a slightly longer run of better fixtures. So I'd probably lean towards Van Heck first. Between Colville and Hall, slightly say Colville second, Lewis Hall third. Because of like Lewis Hall, unless you can rotate Lewis Hall in some of these tougher fixtures. That's kind of where I'm at. I'll probably go Van Heck first because slightly more easier fixtures. Go with the gut this week because this week is the week that you can go differential. Yeah, I agree. Time is the deadline. Deadline is in like 1 hour's time. 1 hour's time, Jamie. Captain Joe Pedro this week. Don't mind it. Opening fixture though. The only thing that kind of stops me from going. Usually game week, like opening fixture is a pain. Doesn't work out, then you're like can't even look forward to captaincy points after that. But yeah, it's a good week. If good option captaincy option. And it's a good fixture as well for Brighton. Are Salah and Cunha in already? Nice. You've done some moves already. Okay, that makes sense. Should I start Fabianski or Kelleher and bench Guardiola for Van Beek or Vanderberg? Guardiola for Vanderberg. Yeah, you could do that. Fabianski or Kelleher? Ooh, probably start Kelleher to be honest. Even City's form. I know West Ham are also not the best, but you expect Arsenal to score. Whereas City at this point, I don't even know what's going to happen. Like they didn't even score against Spurs out of all teams. So I'd probably start Kelleher to be honest. Would you consider -4 to sell Konate to Gabriel if it meant selling Watkins to Joe Pedro? Kansa if not. Yeah, I don't mind the -4 because you're getting Joe Pedro in. And yes, Konate is going to fall in price as well, by the way, Jamie. And you're getting in Gabriel for this week, which is not too bad as well. I'd probably just do that move for the -4. Worth going Lewis to Van Heck or just play Greaves or Mikalenko? No, I don't mind doing that move, Van Heck this week. Because it's a good opening fixture, right? It's a really good opening fixture against Southampton. So you kind of want to take the advantage of the Southampton fixture right now while you can, I guess. So I don't mind it. Any team leagues? Ooh, very unlikely. I like this week's fixtures aren't really, apart from Konate being out for 5 to 6 weeks. Um, there isn't anything else really. Only the Konate out move that I saw. Uh, Brighton don't necessarily always have leaks as well per se. So at the moment, no. Would captain between Saka and Palmer? Ooh, Nehal, welcome. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Captain between Saka and Palmer. Slightly edged towards Palmer, maybe. Slightly edged towards Palmer in that specific situation. Palmer is also the home game, isn't he? Yes, it's a home game as well. Because of that, I'll edge it towards Palmer. Would Pedro seems a sideways move for this week? Yes, I'd probably say it does seem like a sideways move. But damn, Konate is already out for 6 weeks. Yeah, I saw a tweet come out. Let me bring that tweet for you guys. I don't know how accurate it is, but seems to be the case. It to miss 5 to 6 weeks through injury. So anyone who has Konate, I would be probably selling, to be honest. Uh, uh, just right. No worries. Nehal, Liverpool continue at least 2 goals this week. Because with no Konate, who will play there? Panza? Anyone? Do you think Joe Gomez will play? Probably, right? It's not a bad week to have Haaland, eh? 4 to 6 weeks is the initial assessment for Konate. That's not great, right? That long. Hold on, give me a second. I will be back. Time for the Joe Gomez. Oh, it starts, but Gomez and Kwanzaa will rotate. But neither are really that good, right? I guess Joe Gomez is slightly better than Kwanzaa, to be honest. So yeah, fair enough. But it does help. Yeah, I guess. Do you guys think that will affect Salah as a captain? Probably not. Still, all right. Now, I'm gonna keep. I'll have a look for some leagues, but I highly doubt we got anything. Apart from that, we may or may not go until the deadline. All depends, to be honest, on the number of questions and whether you guys are kind of like settled. You guys are like settled in your necessarily have to go the whole deadline, but we'll see, obviously. Let me know what you guys think. But yeah, currently this is what my team is like. Saka is the only one I'm kind of worried about, and obviously that's a big worry because a lot of people are going to Saka. Uh, Thing is, if I was to bring Saka, ideally I think at this moment it'll be for Garnacho if I was to do it this week. But if I was to do it like next week, it would also be for like Embuemo. So yeah, don't really know what exactly to do because I can bench Garnacho for Rogers for the Brentford and Southampton fixtures. But then there's a question that comes up like, do I want Garnacho after that? Embuemo, fine, and Newcastle at better option than Garnacho. Trying to talk myself into which one might be better to keep between Embuemo and Garnacho this week. I'm open for any insights from anyone. You guys tell me I should probably do the move to Saka this week or not. Mike, how are you doing, Mike? How's the head-to-head league going as well? How are things going? Is Konate out? Yes, he's supposed to be out apparently for about 5 to 6 weeks through injury. Won last week. Nice. Tough Mike. Well done. Does that mean you're like number one now? Because that was against number one, right? Last time. But yeah, Konate seems to be out. Now, I have a question this week. Should I take another -4? The Garnacho to Saka? Or do I keep Garnacho this week? He will be a differential player for me. Um, Saka is going to be a biggest threat right now for me, from as things stand. Also in terms of points, who is the best captaincy? Palmer seems to be like a significant captaincy option. I'm also wondering, like, should I captain Palmer this week? That's another thing I'm thinking about. What do you guys think? Palmer or Saka captaincy this week? Sorry, Palmer or Salah captaincy? 50-50 for me, to be honest. Very 50-50 option as things stand. Looks like even in the boats, Salah started off strong. Now it's coming down a bit. Uh, Wood captain? Ooh, not a bad shout against Ipswich. Thing is, it's still fine to just have Chris Wood as like as like a option instead of captaincy. Jeff, welcome. How are you doing? Thoughts on Haaland to Joe Pedro? Don't mind it. Holding Saka and Konate to Timber, and then next week do Raul to Nicholas Jackson. Wait. Jeff, are you going? You're holding Saka, right? Or are you selling Saka? Well, I didn't understand that bit. In Konate, do you have Konate or are you selling Konate? Next week, Raul to Nicholas Jackson. That was I don't mind. What's the thing with Saka? I didn't get that part. Also, give me a second. I'm getting Saka. Okay, that makes sense. I don't mind that then. I don't mind then. Goldin is less step. Oh, Goldin. Okay. Okay. I was like, who the hell is Goldin? Okay. Yeah, okay. Cool. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind. Konate to Timber. Yep. Fair enough. I'll do those moves. I actually don't mind those moves. Don't mind those moves one bit. 60th in the chat box. Like, alright, let's bring your up as well. Those the other team. Alright, Mike, Sanchez, Dalot, Gabriel, Guardiola, Salah, Boomer, Rogers, Palmer, Johnson, Cunha, Solanke, and Chris Wood. What's the play for this week? Alan to Pedro, holding the Saka, Konate to Timber. That makes it more difficult. Never mind. Wait, what makes it more difficult? What's more difficult? As in you can't do it, or what's the plan for this week, Mike? And who are you looking to put the armband on? That's the other one. I've done McNeil to Mitoma. Is that a good choice? Yeah, it's not a bad choice. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Rogers bench. Yeah, probably. Rogers bench. Chris Wood starts. What about like Solanke, Johnson? Any interest in Pedro Paro? Sorry, not Pedro Paro. Joe Pedro. Stuff like that. Brighton options. I was thinking Dalot out. Don't mind it. Oh, this week you can keep Dalot. I think he'll play. I think he'll start probably. Start. Might start actually. Malaysia didn't look the best. Yeah, he might start Dalot this week against Everton. It's not too bad. Who are you looking to bring in? Who are you looking to bring in? Probably go Palmer captain. Okay, fair enough. think my front three are good this week. Nice. Looking solid. So you mean Cunha, Solanke and Wood? Yeah, I don't mind it. Spurs are playing Fulham. It's not a bad option. The only thing is I might look to sell Solanke for Joe Pedro. Probably. But apart from that, everything is fine, to be honest. Cunha is good. Chris Wood is really good this week as well. Solanke is not a bad option. Not sure. Check my opponent team. It's not coming home league. So you are playing. Who are you playing this week? That's my Neil. But Haaland got Bowen as well. So he probably won't sell. Will be interesting to see what he does with Haaland. That's the only thing. Transfers wise, how many transfers does he have? Oh, he used a lot. Oh, was this a wildcard in Game Week 10? Yes, it was. Which means don't know how many transfers. Had to put his team in FPL team, FPL team to see how many transfers he has. Because he could have a couple transfers stored up. So will be interesting to see whether like he does Raul Jimenez to Pedro or Haaland. He sells him out. Rico Lewis is another move that he might have a look at and wonder. Midfield Jones, maybe he might sell. Try and get Palmer in potentially. He was Osaka, one of the two. It's gonna be a bit hard to predict this. Just because Haaland is there. I don't know like if people will keep Haaland or sell Haaland. And this is your team obviously. So he won't sell delete and you cover that with Dalot. Edwin FIFA, welcome. Can check my team. Rank 212. Let me have a look. 212 you said. How many transfers did you say? Is it time to sell Haaland and buy Salah for me? Yeah, I would say so. 3 free transfers. Yeah, I'd probably say so. I'd sell Haaland. Oof, bit unlucky on this one to be honest. I'd sell Haaland. Or maybe a Joe Pedro. Or even a Matheus Cunha. Maybe Joe Pedro. Buy Salah in for probably Brennan Johnson. Brennan Johnson? Yeah, probably Brennan Johnson. Then actually, yeah, you could do it for Brennan Johnson, or you could do it for. Would you do it for Semenyo? Might want to keep Semenyo, no? Going forward, so maybe for Brennan Johnson, start Salah over there, and then for your other transfer, you could also do like Raul Jimenez to Cunha if you wanted. That's another option. Those are the only transfers I can think about. You could also do Raul Jimenez to Jackson if you wanted. You can have Isaac Jackson and Joe Pedro as another front line. Up to you in terms of how you want to approach. But yeah, kind of what I probably might do. Defense this week. You could probably start Pedro Porro this week actually over Mikalenko. Similar teams, but I don't see a good transfer in for me. Yeah, the only thing I would think is just the Solanke to Joe Pedro. But like if you don't really want to do it, then you can just roll the transfer. To be honest, is Van Hag nailed enough? Yes, I think he's nailed enough. He's played like a lot of minutes, right? I think he's nailed. Yeah, look at this, like 90, 90, 90, 90. I think this is where like was he injured here or something? But like yeah, he's played like 90 minutes majority of the games. I think he's good. I could get Saka for Mbeumo, but Leicester at home is a good fixture. Yeah, I would keep Mbeumo this week. He's a good fixture for him. I could do Salah, Cunha, Saka for Haaland, Johnson, and Mbeumo. Yes, yes. Oh, for Mbeumo. I don't know if I would do for Mbeumo. I would keep Mbeumo for one more week. If you wanted, I would rather do it for Semenyo over Mbeumo. To be honest, I would keep Pumo against Leicester this week. I think it's a good fixture for Pumo against Leicester this week. If you're doing it, I'd probably do it for Semenyo over Pumo. Apart from that, we have. I don't think we have anything else in terms of no leaks, no nothing. And obviously deadline is in about 50 minutes for anyone. So, oh sorry, 40 minutes. So if you're locking your teams, make sure to lock your teams, people. What are you allowed for your team, Mike? Yeah, he's not keeping a clean sheet against Liverpool, is he? Question is, who do you want to get in? Do you want to go like double Arsenal defense or Brighton defense? Because you already have Chelsea defense in Sanchez, so I wouldn't go double Chelsea. Um, the other one is Newcastle defense, but Newcastle defense this week is not too bad. Crystal Palace. Dom, morning, Dom. How are you doing? Thoughts on who to start between Strand Larson and Rogers? I probably start Strand Larson, to be honest. It's against Bournemouth, right? Probably start Strand Larson. Because Chelsea against Aston Villa. Aston Villa away from home as well. Wolves at home on the other hand. I'll probably start Strand Larson. Who would your four defenders be? To a wild card in this. If I was wild card in this week, I'd have Gabriel. I would have. Oh, I might even, instead of going for Rare, I might have gone Gabriel and Julian Timber instead. And had like Verbruggen in goal, something like that. But otherwise, Gabriel, one Brighton defender, whether that's Veltman or Van Heck. I'd have gone for Lewis Hall. I'd have gone for. I probably would have gone for VVD, depending on the money, to be honest. Now that obviously Mate is out injured. But not the best fixture this week for VVD to go for. Might have even actually, Leaf Davis potentially. The only problem with like Ipswich defense, they have good fixtures. But do you see them keeping clean those fixtures? That's the other thing. So yeah, I think one Brighton defender, Lewis Hall, I still don't mind. For like Crystal Palace, Leicester, and Ipswich. Arsenal defender, one or two, ideally. Unfortunately, this is. You know what? I might have even got Mazraoui over Lewis Hall. Played him this week. Probably played him against Forest. Benched him against Arsenal and City. I would have probably gone Mazraoui. I think Mazraoui is like one of the safest picks out of the United defense. That's kind of where I would have gone, to be honest. Ant Nouri. You could go Ant Nouri as well. My kind of opinion on Ant Nouri, or my opinion on Wolves defense in general, is they're probably not keeping any clean sheets. And you're gonna have to hope for attacking returns from the defenders, which Ain't Nuri can get for you. But you're mostly hoping for attacking returns than clean, to be honest. So I don't mind it. He's a very attacking fullback, but don't expect many clean sheets. That's all I would say. All right. Uh, Now what? Everyone okay to an best captains if I go for Salah and Cunha for Haaland and Sim. Probably say Salah. Edwin. Probably say Salah. Even looking at your team, you have Palmer as well. So I'd probably okay. You have two options: either Palmer or Salah. One of the two. You could go for one of the two: Palmer or Salah. Maybe just roll for Mike. Yeah, honestly, you could just roll as well. The only thing I would do is like, yeah, you could roll. Like Guardiola, maybe to like a second Arsenal defender or Nuri will, but like yeah, you probably expect no, you're not expecting a clean sheet from Guardiola to be honest. You're just hoping for an attack in return. Could go for a Brighton defender as well, but if you're not feeling it, then yeah, makes sense. But I'd like a Brighton attacker. That's the only thing. Um, that's the only thing that kind of like just because of the fixture against Southampton. But yeah, the rest of the team is fine to be honest. I like the Palmer captaincy shot. Salah against City feels strong. Fair enough. Even Cunha at home to Bournemouth. Cunha at home to Bournemouth is not too bad, but slightly feel Palmer a bit more over that. I think Palmer over that might be slightly better. Uh, Palmer is still uncertain on the whole Salah Palmer and captaincy. Do, 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 do. Uh, Now, is Estupinian playing every week? Good question. I haven't really paid attention to that. I do think he is, but Brighton fans, like they don't recommend him as much anymore. Yeah, see, the last couple games he has, but before that, not really. I think he was injured as well, partially for some of this. So he could be an option, but the thing is, I think people weren't suggesting a stupid as much because he wasn't. I don't know. He wasn't justifying the price tag. I think at 5 million. That's kind of why Brighton fans and all haven't really been mentioning Estupinian as much. Salah's effective ownership is over 100%, but I need to start climbing ranks and taking. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, the thing is, Salah's effective ownership is definitely going to be over 100%. Like, that's kind of why I'm also like, I'm still 50-50. I need to climb rank as well. Um, The 50-50 on I think both Salah and Palmer will have an effective ownership over 100%. Both will have an effective ownership over 100 this week. So the question is like, which one do you feel more towards? Maybe Palmer captain is better. Yeah, he has the more higher explosivity. That's for sure. Definitely has a higher explosiveness. Uh, all right. Also, what did I have for FPL challenge? I'm playing this with some friends this week. Liverpool and City players earn double points. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, fine. Went all arena against Ipswich. Maybe I should go someone else. Eh, it is what it is. Let's see how they do. Hawk Tour, welcome. Hey mate, what are the best Konate replacements? I have Luis, Gabriel, Paro, and Greaves. 6.3 in the bank. You can go to 6.3. Is Van Dijk 6.3? I mean, I probably wouldn't go as Van Dijk just yet, but I don't mind a Brighton defender. The Brighton defense, Chelsea could be an option. Chelsea defense maybe. And the other one I would say is Newcastle defense probably, or double Arsenal defense by going for like a Timber or something. I think I'm trying to stupid in. Who out? Has to be Guardiola, right? Mike probably has to be Guardiola, right? They're not going to keep a clean sheet. They're not looking great. He has kind of been suspect for his recent defensive performances as well. Probably do Guardiola to be honest. So yeah, Hawk, Chelsea, Brighton, Newcastle. Which of these three do you prefer? Could also go double Arsenal defense like a Timber if you wanted to. Samida winless in their last four. Yeah, they're not looking that great, right? They aren't looking. That's true. Uh, Tom says send my team on IG captain. Thoughts on captaincy. Let's bring it up. Honestly, this week the differential captains, because there are so many different captaincy options this week. Ooh, uh, so many teams. Kinda. Ooh. All right, Dom. I've got your team. This is Dom's team, by the way. Why is starting the Brentford keeper? Henderson's gonna come off the bench, isn't he? So Paro, Nuri, Gabriel, um, Mbeumo, Salah, Saka, Palmer, captaincy. I don't mind it. Isak, Strand, and Joe Pedro. Yep, that's completely fine. Team looks pretty solid, to be honest. Not just first bench. Yep, Henderson in goal. Yep, honestly, looks pretty solid. Dom looks pretty solid. I need to reply to some teams as well that I've just seen. Doo-doo-doo. All right. Hold on a second. How is everyone's teams going? How's everyone's teams looking like? Is everyone locked? Not locked? What's the situation? Opponent will most likely captain Salah. He usually does anyway. Should I just match him? Yeah, you could just match him as well if you wanted to, like, not take too much of a risk. You could match him. Uh, I have been starting the Brentford keeper just to make myself feel a bit better when I get points. Ah, fair play, fair play. I mean, who are Crystal Palace playing this week? Oh, they're playing West Ham. Oh, they're playing Newcastle. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. That's pretty funny. Uh, Alright. Now, any other questions? Everyone seems to be kind of okay. Um, Teams also look fine. Everything seems okay. About 25 minutes to go for the deadline. Um, don't think we'll have any other further information. Hmm, don't think there's anything else. No leaks, no nothing from there as well. Uh, we've seen some Brighton photos that have just arrived as well. Mm, Touch my plan in the near future, next few game weeks, to bring in Timber for a double Arsenal defense. Not sure how to do that with my current team. I'm worried about Johnson's minutes, debating on whether to sell him or Semenyo. If you're worried, I would just sell him, to be honest. I think his minutes are a bit at risk as well after the recent benching. So I would probably sell him over Semenyo then. Semenyo's fixtures after is not too bad as well once he comes back from suspension. I would probably sell Johnson. Um, Dom's team in terms of getting Timber. Hmm. Timber's 5.5? 5.5? Yes, he's. It'll probably have to be for Pedro Porro, right? How much money do you have in the bank, Dom? The other thing is like you go Robinson to Timber, but I don't know if you have the money for that. Do you have the money for that? How much money do you have in the bank? Depends on how much money. It's either Robinson or Pedro Porro. But if I sell Johnson, I'll start Rogers. If I sell Semenyo, Johnson would start. Yes, that is true. Unless Edwin. Hmm. Thing is, you'll have Johnson for what, one more week? After that, you probably might look to sell him for Saka next week. Probably might get Saka next week, right? So if you sell for Semenyo, you'd start Johnson over Rogers this week. I mean, it's not the worst situation to start Rogers as well this week. Probably might not get as much this week against Chelsea, but yeah, probably if you're worried about minutes, which you're right to be worried, I just like start Rogers and sell Johnson because long term move Johnson. You'd want Semenyo over Johnson long term, slightly to be honest. Yes, definitely Saka. Yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, I don't mind it if you want to get like sell him this week. To be honest, just start Rogers. It is what it is. Or you take the hit, Saka. But like, yeah, that's probably not. Uh, Abisha, welcome. Play one: Bowen, Rogers, or Brentford defender. Ooh, probably Bowen. Play Bowen. Um, I know it's against Arsenal, but West Ham at home. They might not get something, but they do. You kind of want if West Ham were to get anything, you'd expect Bowen to be playing some part of it. I'll probably get Bowen. I mean, I'll probably start Bowen over the three options that you give. Rogers, I would say second. Brentford defender third because Brentford's chances of keeping a clean sheet are low, to be honest. And now this is against a new manager, Leicester as well. So yeah, Bruno and Havertz to Saka and Cunha for free. Yes, I would do that. Sounds sensible. I would probably do that. Yep. Thanks, bro. No worries, no worries. Also, people, any new viewers as well, and also those who are watching, please do hit the like button. And subscribe if you guys are new as well. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. And if you guys hit the like button, it helps like more people to find the stream as well. To be honest, thank you very much for your. All right, so poll captaincy. Salah is currently on 50% of the votes, followed by Palmer and Saka very close behind. Other is like 3%, so there are a few people looking to try and go different as well. Mohammed says, no worries, Mohammed. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe if you guys are new. Greatly appreciate it. And yeah, so yeah, Edwin, I think probably just, I don't know, I might actually do the Phil Johnson, start Rogers, bench Semenyo, obviously. Start Pedro Porro or Mikalenko. Yeah. Alright, this is the team for this week. Things stand. Liked. Well done. What a legend, Mohammed. Thank you very much. Alright. Now we have about 19 minutes more. Make sure to lock those teams, obviously. I don't. They should be fine. We'll see, obviously, if we get any. I don't think we're going to get any leaks for today, and no one's really going to be looking for leaks as well, to be honest. Uh, Alright. Alright. I think we're looking good. Captain. Salah or Isak. I'd probably edge it towards Salah, and then second choice would be Mbeumo, just because of the fixture. But I'd probably edge it towards Salah. Uh, Thank you. No worries. Worries. Uh, all right. How I think everyone fine. Obviously, people, if you're new, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Um, and I think 15 minutes more. We probably might as well just stay for the 15 minutes, and after that, I'm going to bed. 5:30 in the morning. My sleep is calling. But yeah, I think everything else seems to be fine. No real questions. Oh, I forgot to do something. Hope it's still available. Please. Do. Fazid, welcome. Tiger, good morning to you as well. How are you both doing? How are things going? Let me know. Let me know. How are things going? Uh, Start Rogers or Raul and Luis or Mikalenko. I'd start. Ooh, probably start Raul Jimenez, Luis and Mikalenko. Probably Mikalenko, to be honest. Probably Mikalenko. I sent you a message. Yes, Tiger. I did see that. Team looks good. Team looks good. Interesting Visa captaincy though. I'd have probably put it on Salah, but don't mind the Visa differential captaincy. All right, we got less than 15 minutes for the deadline. Make sure to obviously, guys, lock your teams. Salah against City. That is true. That is true to an extent. But City have been so poor, though. That's the other thing. City have been very poor. Saka to score his first Premier League hat trick. Wow. Don't say that. I don't even have Saka. Charis, welcome, Charis. How are you doing? I don't even have Saka. Uh, if he does go, though, damn. I'm gonna be regretting not going for him. Da, 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 da. I listened to a podcast today from this week. Thank you, Tiger. Mikolenko or Luis first term bench? First term bench, I probably put Mikolenko probably. Would you go Bruno to Palmer for a hit? Ooh. Yeah, I might actually. Potentially might. Would I? Would I? Yeah, I potentially might. I think Palmer has that explode, and he's a captaincy option as well, to be honest. Good chat. Thank you. No worries. No worries. Welcome. I think everyone is looking good. Uh, got VVD for Pedro Porro. Oh, I did notice that. But did I notice that? Oh, okay. Wait, you bought him Pedro Porro, or you already had Pedro Porro before? You brought him this. Oh, that's very interesting that you bought him in. I have Saka as my captain this week. I just think he gets Portugal back and Arsenal waiting to not wanting to not fall too behind Liverpool. Saturday they dropped too many points already. Fair enough. Still tempted by Salah. He's my vice, and I'm thinking of changing, but I think I'll stick with Saka. Fair enough. Not too bad actually. It's not too bad of a week to have like a differential captain this week. I'm just like gonna hope that Saka away from home, but not that won't be too bad for me. That's kind of where I'm at the moment. Maybe I'm hoping for too much. I don't know. Did the transfer? Ooh, okay, interesting, interesting. Didn't expect that, to be honest. Last season he scored twice in this fixture. Ah, he could do well. I'm a bit worried. This is why I kind of have like Garnacho. I'm like, do I sell Garnacho? Do I keep Garnacho? Like it's just like I'll definitely be getting Saka in next week. Um, or probably for Garnacho for Mbeumo. But I'm just like both of them have good fixtures this week that I kind of want to wait and see. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yeah, kind of a bit uncertain in terms of what I kind of want to do. He's away from home stats. Away from home stats when Arsenal were poor and had a lot of injuries. Now that he's back, Odegaard is back, that won't continue. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. That's true. You keep Luis? No, I sold him. I rage sold him. Rage sold him. Hoping Mikolenko covers Van Heck for Game Week 14. He might actually. I don't mind it. Why? What is Van Heck's fixture in Game Week 14? Fulham. Hmm. Yeah. Oh, actually no. Mikolenko might not cover Van Heck for Game Week 14. I actually don't mind playing Van Heck instead. Because it's Wolves, right? Oh, it's Wolves at home though. Hmm. That's a slightly different story. Yeah, might. This is the last week for Mikolenko, by the way. After this, I think Mikolenko is a sell. They ain't keeping a clean sheet in. Do they keep a clean sheet in any of these games? Probably not. I think after Game Week 14, Mikolenko has got to go. Uh, Game week 15 is Mikel and Robinson. What are Fulham's fixtures for that? Actually, but Arsenal and Liverpool though. Southampton after that. So game week 17 onwards. Mikel and Robinson. Yeah, maybe you do it a bit more. I don't know. I'll have a look and see. There might be some other teams. I need to have a look properly. Definitely a defenders. I want to do another I haven't really found the time to do it. Sadly, this season just been so busy. Like this year, you remember when we did like that best players to get video? Kind of want to do that. Didn't really have the opportunity to. That's the problem. All right. Game of 15 is making a Van Heck plus Robinson rotation. Oh, I haven't looked into that. That could be that could be an option. I haven't looked into it. Could become an option. Yeah, that's not too bad actually. Could be one. I'll probably give it a bit more of a look. Obviously, um, the next deadline, right, is on the Wednesday. Yeah, it's a Wednesday. Oh, not the deadline, and it's a work day as well. So and what's the deadline like? What's the fixtures? Which versus Crystal Palace, Leicester versus West Ham. Guys, I'm telling you right now, we're probably going to do a 1 hour deadline stream, if anything, for this one, for the midweek one. We'll have a stream on Tuesday, basically Tuesday evening, same Wednesday, basically for you guys. But most likely a 1 hour deadline stream because it's a work day. Yeah, and then we'll have the usual deadline stream for the Saturday. But we're not going to get any leaks. That's the thing. So we'll have a stream on Monday for team selection. Tuesday we'll have another stream. As a early deadline stream and maybe like a 1 hour deadline stream. Yeah, top players to buy was really good series. Yeah, that's the thing. I kind of want to do that. I've been so busy this year. Probably the start of next year, I'll be like, I have more time. Been so busy this year that I haven't had time to do it. I kind of want to change my priorities, like in terms of content. I do the Scout the Game Week as well. I think this might be the last season I do Scout the Game Week for Fantasy Football Scout. I don't know. We'll see. I have a bad last minute thought to change Salah to Mbeumo captain. Stop me, mate. Don't do it. Mbeumo is fine to own. You don't necessarily have to put the armband on him. Just keep it on Salah. And if you're worried about EO and whatnot, Salah will be the most captain player this week. This week is either going to be extremely good, like global average around 30 points, or there could be a lot of blanks and disappointments, in between. Yeah, I'm feeling like there's going to be a lot of. I feel like there's it's like one of those weeks where you're like you said, like global average around 70. Feels like that, but it feels also like that because of that high expectancy. I think like we're going to see a lot of disappointments because of that high expectancy. Uh, 3 minutes more as well, people. Uh, Obviously make sure to smash a like, hit the subscribe button as well. As we look to get closer to 1,000 subscribers. So, like I said, obviously enjoy the football, enjoy the weekend, people. Have a good weekend. I will be live on Monday for team selection. And obviously we'll look ahead to the fixtures. And then Tuesday we'll do an early deadline stream and maybe a 1 hour deadline stream because honestly I am not getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning on a work day. Amit, good morning to you. Getting up early to can find any leaks and whatnot. Um, Luis de Van Heck done. Hope he gets some returns. Hope so as well because I bought investment to be honest. So I'm hoping for some Brighton clean sheet. I'll be going to sleep. I'll get up and I hope to have seen a Joe Pedro goal and a Van Heck, well, a Brighton clean sheet. I like Mbeumo a lot. This could be redemption week. I just rate Salah and Saka higher than him, but he's fantastic. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind having Mbeumo. I just wouldn't captain. Early moves for game week 14. Pedro star. Pedro is, Pedro is going to rise in price. I'll tell you guys now. Anyone who's caring about price rises, there's going to be so many price rises today. There's a lot, which is kind of why I was thinking about Saka and bringing in Saka because I want him, and the price rise is gonna happen, and I'm like, everything is telling me that I should kind of wait till the Arsenal game is done before I even go and get Saka in. So when is the Arsenal game done? Today. Oh, yeah, okay. So I kind of have to wait. I have to cop the price rise from Saka. But Joe Pedro is also going to rise. Cunha is going to rise. So you're looking to get Joe Pedro. As soon as the game is done, he's fit and he's fine and nothing has happened. Go buy him straight away because the price will rise. Wood to Pedro before the weekend. Yep. If nothing happens to Joe Pedro after the game, do the move. Interesting. Estupinian is also looking to rise. But yeah, there are quite a few players looking like they're going to rise here. Ooh, burgers. Yes. Get close to a rise, my friend. I need you to. I didn't even know you fell in price, to be honest. Oh no, I have Greaves. Ah, damn it. Wrong Ipswich player. But yeah. Anyways, deadline is passed. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to Amit as well for stopping by. Alright. I am going to go and sleep. Look forward to my sleep. Until then, you guys have a good week. Enjoy the weekend. Van Eyck with his 0.07 XGI into coming clutch, indeed. So thank you all for keeping me company in this early morning stream. I will see you all on Monday. Yeah. Oh, not Monday. I have something on Monday. Actually, I take it back. I will see you all on Tuesday instead, not Monday. I've got something on Monday. I just realized. I'll see you all on Tuesday for a team selection stream, and then we'll have a 1 hour deadline stream as well on the Tuesday. Like 1 hour before the deadline. But yeah, having said all of that, good luck to everyone. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you all later. Let me end the poll as well. Salah, the overwhelming majority captaincy, but yeah. Cool. I'll end it here. 6 p.m. What is on 6 p.m? The deadline? Oh, you mean the team selection stream? Yeah, probably 6 p.m. your time. Tiger. Alright, cool. Let's end it here. And I will see you all on the Tuesday.